Hi everyone. The month of August 2021 has just begun and let's see what it has in store for the sun sign Taurus. For the Taurians to begin with, you might feel a little bit off. So when I say off, I mean somehow this for this entire month of August 2021, you might feel very vulnerable. You might not be in your real elements. You might actually feel emotionally disconnected from a lot of things which you usually are very attached to. Or let's say you might just not be in the mood for a lot of periods of time throughout the entire month of August 2021. So, ideally, what you really need to do is get in touch with your emotions, see what is lacking where, just indulge in some kind of self love, but see to it that you are emotionally stable and emotionally you feel better. Because if this aspect is not taken care of, there are absolute chances that you might actually not discuss this with anybody else, but there is going to be a tendency of keeping things to yourself, withdrawing from the usual things that you do, as a result of which what will happen for the rest of the time is that you might get very argumentative, you might get very aggressive, and there are chances and there are times where you will choose actually not to share your emotions with others but actually snap at them. So the cards are suggesting that for this month particularly, you actually need to sit down and get in touch with your emotions, see where the problem lies, rectify it, but see to it that you make all the efforts in order to make yourself emotionally stable. In matters of work, you might feel that you are very overworked. You might actually not have a lot of job satisfaction. In fact, if you are put off emotionally the way it has been described at the starting of this video, and if you do not pay attention to it, you will actually see that you are dragging the work instead of performing. The work doesn't become a source of joy, but you will be literally taking one step ahead of the other and pulling your hours and pulling your days and dragging your work for the entire of August 2021, which eventually is going to literally sap your physical energy, particularly. So, again, it all boils down to seeing what makes you unhappy, paying attention to it, taking care of it, and then trying to rectify things and live life normally as possible. So, at your place of work, you might find that you are very highly bored, you're just disinterested. You might also want to stay aloof and not talk to anybody. Rather, you might not be even interested in doing the work that you are delegated. You might try to probably push it to the other day, but things are going to happen in your workspace in such a way that even that is not possible. In fact, if you're not prepared and if you're not planned, you might realize that the work has started piling up and it might lead to further chaos. So it is better that you finish your work on time rather than pushing it on another day or some other date. In the area of finances, though it is not an exceptionally very good month, it isn't a bad month either. So yes, the finances will be very properly managed. There is no issue as such. But there could be certain instances, especially towards the end of the first week, where sudden expenses might crop up unexpectedly and you will have to deal with it. Again, especially when it comes to work and finances for August 2021, try not to get aggressive because usually Taurians are not really aggressive, but this one particular month that you might find yourself getting aggressive for no reason, snapping at people for no reason. And the root cause of it is again unresolved emotional issues which you are not very comfortable speaking about. So, yes, in general, the finances are absolutely good. Just expect some unexpected expenses towards the end of the first week of August 2021, but nothing that you cannot handle. Eventually, at the end of the day, you will be able to handle absolutely fine. However, the highlight of August 2021 for the Taurians is definitely the department of relationships. Now, this is an area where the Taurans have to be absolutely very, very careful. The reason being is that there is a very high chance that it is particularly in the area of relationships that you have been quiet for a very long time. It's just that you're put off. It's just that certain things are simply not working out. So there could be two versions of you. It could be the absolute withdrawn silent one, or then the absolutely aggressive one, the pushy one. So this kind of a behavior, particularly for the month of August 2021, might prove absolutely detrimental in the matters of your relationship. This I say not only in usual family matters, also for married couples, also for couples who are in a relationship for quite some time. So whether it is any kind of a relationship, see to it that the basic fundamentals of your relationship are absolutely discussed and understood. For that, effective communication is very necessary. If it is possible, see to it that you make the person whomsoever with whom you feel that there is an issue sit down and have a heartfelt communication with the other person. If if in case you sense that it is not possible for this month, it is okay to, let's say, push the talks to the next month, but please see to it that you absolutely have a control over your temper for this particular month, because you might get very aggressive, and because of that you might cause a dent in your relationship. So, relationships for August 2021 are going to be very fragile if you are not going to be mindful about it. In matters of health, this month is very absolutely beautiful for the Taurians. Somehow, though not being in a proper emotional mood, yet physically you might find yourself very fit. There are no health issues as such that can be particularly seen for August 2021. However, if I really have to say something, I would say please pay attention to your dental health. Your dental health might need a little bit of attention. Also, try not gritting your teeth for this particular month, because some of us have this habit of grinding the teeth or gritting the teeth when angry. So be very careful when you're doing that. I'd rather the card suggests not to do that. Otherwise, there could be actual issues with the dental health. Years wishing the Taurians a very, very beautiful and a peaceful August 2021 ahead. Please take care of yourself. Thank you.